Hello, welcome back. Last time I did the Swamp Palace, and also got myself a downward stab before that, and that is a very useful asset. Right, all the way back here in the North Palace. That's fine. It's a pretty short walk to where I'm going. Can I get away with leaving the path? Not quite. That's fine. I'll do a little fight here, and I'll be on my way. Okay, so I also did pretty much everything in the world that I could do prior to going to the Island Palace? Let's call it that. I think they all have semi-official names, maybe actually official names. The last one was Swamp Palace. Up top was Parapa Palace. That one's actually given in-game. Wouldn't have minded touching that ferry, but I'm only down a tiny bit, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah, I can see the palace from here. See, that was the spot I want to go into. So these follow, not the screen scroll, but like Link's location. Interesting. So they have an offset based on his. Yeah, so you could totally miss this if you didn't know the thing about how, shame I can't get that because fairies can't stab things. Yeah, secret spots in the overworld, if you don't know that encounters erase the entry into one of them, could be totally missed. But you just gotta know. I feel like there's a number of things in this game that you just kind of have to know. What would my experience be like if I hadn't played this, 50 times before, or however many it is? I've played this game a lot. I don't know all its ins and outs. The main thing I'm learning here is text. Text that I didn't know was there. Okay, I think, is what I think gonna happen here gonna happen? So, Red, that guy showed up and my life is very low. So I think in the prior dungeon, this statue is guaranteed to be a magic drop. But in this one it can be either magic or night. This time it was magic. Does that respawn if I leave? I always encounter, okay, it does respawn, but can it respawn as magic? I do remember just like always encountering an iron knuckle there. Like, this is the place that teaches you those statues. Sometimes won't have something nice, they'll have mean things that attack you instead. Okay, these guys, I don't know what they're called. Yes, I do. This is called a Doom Knocker. Why do I know that? There must be, like, another listing of enemy names somewhere that the manual that I read prior to starting this project just doesn't list. Because, like, this doesn't talk about any Guardian names, but I knew the names of a lot of those at one point somehow. Maybe they're just community names that I'm accepting without realizing it. Even though I don't normally do that. So a Mew can be hurt by regular sword stab, it's just really hard to do. It doesn't have to be a downward thrust. It's just, yeah, it's really hard to do. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to do this. And like the block breaks under it if I... Okay, I'm just making a mess of things. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Orange Moa. Can't really hurt you from there. You're just gonna despawn off screen, apparently. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. Nothing going on in this room. I think there's a pea bag down... Oh, well, there's one there. No, it's a key down in the blocks here. Just gotta carve your way to it and back. Right, so can't block those hammers that are thrown. I was gonna jump that one, but you jumped too! You anticipated my move and countered it. Ouch. Oh, I died. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's fine. Man, that is some unpleasant screen flashing when I die. I wonder why they thought that was necessary. You know what, let's cast the shield spell. If I'm gonna take that many hits from this boy here... I guess I could, like, carve myself a safer spot. Yeah, okay. This is the way to go, actually. Okay, I took one hit, so therefore my shield spell wasn't wasted. It would actually be better if I took 0, though. Anyway. Oh, right, so this room. So you can do these tricky jumps, or carve a nicer way up. Either way. I can gain access to you while still maintaining my ability to jump. Now, do I really want access to you, though? Apparently. I want to fight. I remember this room being, like, super tough. You know, I should definitely do this now. I should have done it a moment ago. I tried to, but then I turned around and you stabbed. Yeah, so red Iron Knuckle much better at putting his shield in place than orange. Okay, so, down on this bottom layer, what's going on? Nothing. Next layer, just a red Iron Knuckle, so not much. You come here. I'm gonna punch a hole in the floor if I try to stab you. Well, maybe not. I managed not to. Oh, that was mysterious. What do you give me? Is it 50 or 100? It's 100. Okay, I'm gonna call that worth it. You're not too much of a pain to fight if I know how. Okay, this isn't the screen I thought it was. I need to get across there at some point. Let's try now. That's a hard jump to make, or an easy jump to fail, at least. I'll fight the Stalfos later. So I'm outside. I think there's a key out here. That sounds right. Yes. Right, got the key. I'm gonna try something. Come back here. Yeah, technically I get high enough to hit you, but, like... Would I manage? There we go. Can I kill you with 2 hits? I wanna know. Oh! Oh! You're the same individual! So when you go off screen, you're not... Interesting. Okay, I just learned. It is the same individual. It flies back and forth. I was just assuming a new one spawned every time, but no. That's not how it is. And he gave me a full magic refill, which was very nice. Okay, so I could use that key now. What if I didn't? Oh, I have 2 keys. Wait, how did that happen? Right, I got another one in a pile of blocks. So what, I'm just gonna not unlock that door? Well, not yet. I think it's like another key over here? Oh, there's another door. How is this laid out? Well, I'm going left. That's what I've chosen. It's a lot noisier when I'm fighting you at full health. Because you block me twice. What is that? 3 hits? 4 hits? I'm gonna count next time. I remember those seeming like just the worst nemesis when I first played this. This is a good way to carve, I think, and I believe there's nothing of interest on the left side of this room. Let's verify. Yeah, seems to be. Okay. Oh, you do almost no damage. Well, that's nice. Little dog face thing or whatever you are. Oops. So with the handy glove, if I hold down and sometimes, if I hold down and jump when I'm on destroyable blocks, I go down instead of up. Apparently not always, though. Okay, so I have 2 keys. Let's go right. I'll go left and right before going down. That'll be my pattern. Hoping I'll hit that level threshold before the dungeon boss. I'm halfway there, and I'm probably about halfway through the dungeon, so that seems likely. Oh, I found an iron knuckle in the head there. I don't think I ever knew that was there. I just randomly tried it. So sometimes I have magic containers in them. And I think the story is like, if it can have a full magic refill, it can also have an iron knuckle at some varying probability based on which dungeon you're in or something. And in this one, the iron knuckle is very probable. Right, I don't want you 2 behind me. Problem is, I'm just summoning more as I'm doing this. I'm also almost dead. Okay, let's just leave this awful screen. Ooh, this screen's not great either. You have high potential for pushing me in lava, like you almost did there. Key. Hi. I can push you in lava, but I don't get experience for that, so I prefer not to. Yeah, 3 hits. That is not bad. Oh, danger. I managed it. Barely. The way I get pushed back from those blocks is kind of scary there, too. Okay, since I have a ceiling over my head, I think this is a friendly place for this technique that goes through your shield. Alright, who's here? Ooh, blue iron knuckle. So, they throw their swords. That's their deal. How many hits? 2 so far, 3 so far. I can't duck while I'm unlocking a door, so I gotta time that carefully. 4 so far. And you move back and forth while you're throwing your swords there, so I can't just... Yeah, you have, like... You're pretty nasty. Like, if I stand here, I get hit. I should have shielded long ago. But at this point, you're almost dead. Was that 7 hits? 6 or 7. I got a raft, which was reported to have been here. I'm gonna try something. Nothing. Okay. It was worth trying, though. Was it? I spent magic doing it. I'm gonna say so. Alright, you, please go away. Thanks. There's another one somewhere. There it went. And I think there's one more. Maybe not this, so there you are. I think there's a screen with this layout that has those, like, spitting dog heads on it somewhere. And that's real nasty, because that lava is just right down there. I have 1 extra life, so I can die once and restart. If I die again, it's game over. And that doll that I picked up did indeed go to waste, because I had 1 life left when I saved and quit after that session, so it would have been better to save it. Next one I see I probably just won't take right away, now that we know what they do and how they work. Yeah, this palace is not easy. Like, I'm a little higher level than I normally would be coming here, because I did a lot of exploring and fighting extra things. Did my routing pretty well. But even so, I'm having some trouble. Yeah, so I always end up fighting you with a jump spell. Ah, and you always walk off screen because you get pushed back by every hit I do to you. And your jump kind of moves you. Okay. Can I reposition you by doing that? No, you're just gonna do that. Okay, let's fight from here. Oh, I insist on fighting you. Really? I'm dying? Maybe not. Maybe I'll come back for you if I need the experience. Yeah, this is the nasty room I thought I was remembering. So we got, like, iron knuckles both sides. Blue there, red there. Blue will, of course... I think that bottom path... Oh, it has an experience bag on it. I think my next level is life, and that might be a 500? It's probably a 200. 500s are very rare. But let's try. I think I am going to make use of all my lives. I mean, it's fairly certain that I will be dying again. If I do it one more time, it is game over. It's a 100, okay. Might still have been worth it. Yeah, so the issue is if I want to back up, I can't back up while facing you, so I would have to put away my shield. Well, I died. Alright. Well, there goes that life. Last one. Okay, well I'm gonna fight this thing now. Because I wanna... So 4 hits on you. That red iron knuckle is still alive, and I don't accept that. I definitely am shield spelling in this room. I think I didn't have the magic last time I came here. Yeah, that's what the story was. This game's pretty hard, in case you hadn't noticed. I'm also going out of my way to kill extra dudes, so I could just avoid fights, but I don't like to do that. It's pretty hard if you don't avoid fights. I don't think the, like, hit the guy above his shield technique works in too high space. Also, this jump's hard to make. I could cast jump, but I don't wanna. Like, that can work, I'm pretty sure. Just gotta get the right spot. Maybe I'm doing it too late? No? Maybe I don't have enough speed? There we go. Alright, so you first because your projectiles had hit me in the back when I was fighting the other one otherwise. So I gotta, like, sneak a hit in between my blocks if I want to keep you off me in this situation. Ah. I lost count already. So yeah. How much is it? It's 6 probably. 7 would be a weird number. Ouch. Magic level up, okay. I'm gonna dare to cancel. I think I'll get more out of waiting. How much more palace is there left? How many keys do I have? 0. Is it boss immediately? If it's boss immediately, that might have been a mistake. It is boss immediately. That might have been a mistake. Am I gonna regret this terribly? How much experience do you give? So this is a blue iron knuckle on a horse. And this is not the bad thing about this is camera management, because I can't hit you right now. I should shield, by the way. So I gotta lure you back to somewhere around the center of the screen. Then I get just this tiny little sliver of the screen I can fight you in before you're pushed off. Like, that's the real annoyance with this fight. I can't get you any closer than that, like, because you want to be a distance away from me. Fortunately, I don't have much health. Let's try the above the shield technique as soon as you calm down. There we go. You're not gonna give me 300 experience. You gave me 300 experience exactly! What? Okay. I got away with... Oh shoot, I chose magic instead of life though. Alright, well. Okay, so cursor defaults to the topmost one. Alright, so 300 experience wasted, whatever, that's fine. Could have been better if I had been more attentive. Alright, well I get the life level up anyway, or I can wait for attack, and I might just do that. Because I'm gonna go exploring for a little while. Okay. Is this really what I'm choosing? Apparently. Okay, so that turns to stone and joins the surrounding mountains. Now I just gotta journey back. I certainly don't want to save and quit because I just cancelled a level and that would waste lots of experience. Oh, I am at 0 lives, I should note. So don't do anything that might kill instantly before I actually cash in that level up. Yeah, that cancel was kind of risky. Why did I choose to do that? I don't know. Because I want attack. And I think I can get it. I mean, defense would be good too, honestly. Just taking the prescribed level order is not really a particularly bad idea or anything, it's just I like to think about ways to do it better, somehow. Okay, so I got a raft. There's exactly one place I can use that here, and that's at that dock. I'll heal first, I guess. How far away is the healer? Not very. Quite conveniently located. Okay, so I'm in West Hyrule now. This will take me to East Hyrule. Conspicuous forest catches my eye right away, so you cannot be damaged by my current sword. Ouch. So I just have to leave you alone and not fight. Those can, but only when their eyes are open. I don't know what these are called. If they have a name, I haven't learned it. Ouch. Okay, so that gets me closer to my attack level that I want. Getting there. I'm a little worried for my life, though. I need to heal. Yeah, so those did a lot of damage. Hey, Fairy, you don't matter because there's a town right here. This is... Welcome to Naboru. Alright. Please save our town. Alright, I'll work on it. What does your town need? I cannot help you. Are you an Eye of Ganon? No, none of those here. Wait, is it only in Saria? I thought way more towns had them. With boots, I could walk on the water. Alright. Talking about a future item I'll be getting. Sure, I could heal this way. That's acceptable. Okay, this is what I'm thinking of. So that's not only a full heal, but it keeps going until the meter's actually full. That's what I was imagining when I was thinking of the red jar healing me fully. You are... thirsty. Okay. Cannot help me. Alright, well here's some water. Want to get some water? She doesn't want to walk the 20 feet from her house to the fountain. You must save Hyrule, she says. I'll talk to that kid later, I guess. You have water. Come to my house. That's all it takes. Just walk a few feet to the fountain. This one's very, very easy. Pretty much free. I think I understand why. Because what I'm going to get here is a spell that will be immediately relevant, kind of. This magic will make your sword shoot fire! Could be relevant if I wanted to fight the enemies in the surrounding area. So with the fire spell, my sword shoots fire, and I don't have to be at full health for that. Oh, it does replace the sword beam though, interestingly. So yeah, like all other magic, just one screen only. That spell honestly has pretty limited use. Jump in a hole in the palace if you go. Okay? Jump in a hole. You can't help me. What about this one? Yeah, let's save Hyrule. Okay. See a man in Darunia before the islands. Alright? Please save a town, something something. What about you? The River Devil eats those who are weak. This is a very bad clue that kinda lies to me. But we won't know what that's about for a while. There's a bat up there. Oh! That's what happens when I jump to talk to you. You're like the sleeping slime, right? Mm-hmm. You are persistent. Find heart over ocean. Okay. Alright, so just talk 3 times, then it changes to that. Alright. And you kind of cover your own text box. This is a very awkward scene. That's a big house. Nothing in it, though. No windows. Alright, Nabaru, West End. Anything from you? Nope. Find heart over ocean. There's another one I might be able to get now, or is it too far away? I think I can get another one now, actually. So those are levers, by the way. That's what they look like from a side perspective. I think I can stab down into the ground to get them. Yes. So let's say I went this way. I'm gonna check if this square where I got this encounter has anything on it. I don't think it does, but I'm going to check. Now I'm thinking of another spot. There's a heart on a beach that looks kind of like this somewhere, but I don't think this is the place. Alright, so here we get levers and a fancy armored lizard. So here's a chance to show off, oh geez, first of all, life so I survive, shield so I survive, then fire. Because those can be hurt by fire. It's kind of awkward to use. How much experience do you give? Dude, you're durable. Okay, well this will level me up here. Eventually. Okay, there. Got my attack level. Now things don't matter as much. Alright, and I'm probably not getting to that 2500 today for that level. Right, I forgot to check that tile. Well, I'll check it on the way back. Not a lot going on here. Oh, this is a way to look at that temple and see that it is there, in the middle of the water, unreachable to my current abilities. Okay. I understand the purpose of this whole excursion. Did I step on all those tiles? No, I did. You're not worth fighting. Ouch. Probably gonna game over on the way back, actually. Oh, hey, there is a spot here. What does it have? Experience that's gonna go to waste if I take it. So you know what? I will note that this is here and come back at a later time when I'm not about to game over and or quit the game. Right, if I go right, can I just dodge all lizards? All the 1 lizards on this screen? I can. Okay, so experience bag of unknown quantity here on this beach. Here's a cave. Alright, so those are vulnerable to fire. I'm about to die and game over. There it goes. Okay. So there's the there's the game over screen with that wonderful laughter. I'll continue. I want to do a little more yet. Obviously not another dungeon, but there's a bunch of preamble to the next dungeon. Let's at least make a dent in that. Alright, so East Hyrule. So I did not make it on my first attempt here into... I was expecting you to jump. There we go. Into that cave to my south. Let's check that real quick. Also, is there something in that forest? There might be something in that forest. There might be something in that forest, but I think there's probably not. That's the River Devil, by the way. It eats those who are weak. Nothing I can do about it now. And also, it doesn't actually eat me. It's just kind of there, in the way. So what's in this cave? Is it another bag? If it is, I'm gonna leave it for later. It goes a couple of screens deep, and we find... eventually... a scorpion. Oh, is this... hold on, is this Goma? It's a Goma-like. There's no bow to use on it, but yeah, when your eye is open, you can be damaged. Maybe I can use fire on you when your eye is not open? Okay, so an interesting little encounter here. I am just getting massacred here. I want to kill this scorpion, though, and see, like, what that's like. This... very annoying. So entire body is vulnerable when eye is open, but that seems to happen at random intervals. 150? A weird number? Yeah, okay, so bag here. Unknown quantity could be a good, like, 500 one, so I'm not gonna take it now. Alright, yeah, so 2 experience bags over on this, in this beach area. 1 in cave, 1 on coast. Yeah, so a lot of the enemies here are just, like, generally kind of annoying and hard to dodge. I'll heal up before I go, because I kind of do need it. There we go. Okay. So, other things of interest. Yeah, so I don't have the way to the next dungeon yet. This path just leads to the ocean. Nothing I can do about that right now. But there's a cave up here. Fire in it. I did that badly. Could have done it better. So you go down in 1 hit, so just 1 hit. No problem. Don't need the special technique. You are not worth fighting. Okay, that's actually a much shorter trip through that cave than I thought. Somewhere over in this area is a doll, I want to say? I want to locate it and not take it. Is it in the forest? It's on the beach, isn't it? It's like right in this tile, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so doll here. I will note that for later. Alright, here's a bridge. It takes me to a maze. This maze has a lot of stuff in it. Let's do just... actually, no, I have to do something first. Okay. If I want to see all the text, I can't just go and get that right now. That's fine. I can wait. I want to kill this spider for some reason. There. Is there anything north? Sand and nothing. Okay. I think I do prefer forest encounters here over plains encounters, because those have the spiders and stuff on them. Okay, so here's a place where it's pretty advantageous to use the monster encounters skip tiles that take you somewhere trick. Because these screens are not... there are 2 of them. Are not incredibly short, and they have some danger on them. So climbing up a mountain here. But no, let's get the full experience. So this time with bubbles! I should cast shield. I'm about to be in a town, so that'll refill. Yeah, so this is a very dangerous jump. Bubbles from the bottom of the screen have lots of potential to knock me in that water. Back to rock projectiles too. Okay. Sky's a different color here. Mountain town of Darunia. That house has a chimney. Okay, well, nothing in it. Isn't that suspicious? What do you have to say? The devil does not like noise. It's a dig dugger. I want to talk to this old woman in red. I couldn't do it though, she was already too far off the screen. I'm going to try that again, in case there is a unique hint giver here. Sometimes there are multiple per screen, and it's just really hard to know whether I've seen them or not. You know nothing. Ah, but you are a bat. You can't help me. Okay, so Eyes of Ganon are here. So Saria and Darunia so far. So you're going to be one eventually? Mm-hmm. So closed door. The palace has a false wall, alright? Right, the palace has a false wall, that's important. Yep, I thought you'd turn into a bat. Okay, let's save Hyrule, you're gonna be a bat. There we go. So I haven't found the old man's house yet, here we go. Rescue the kidnapped child on the island. Okay. It's not her child or anything, it's just a child who was kidnapped. Can't help me, but you can hurt me. A powerful knight lives in this town. Okay, so that's where that clue for that is. Devil does not like noise. Okay. And you're gonna be a bat. A powerful knight lives in this town. And that's the far end of town. Was that a real hint? No. Become a bat. I guess, okay, there we go. It just takes a lot of tries sometimes. You're a healthy one. Let's see how long this takes at my current attack level. Not that long. It is still weird to me that some of them are so healthy. Alright, a powerful knight lives in this town. I already know what to do here. It's not this chimney, but there is one chimney I can go down. If I try this, nothing happens. This one can't go down. I don't think you really get another clue for this. You just kind of have to guess what to do, I guess. So these houses are all set up. There's little platforming challenges. I jumped at one point and hit my head on the roof, which is unusual, so maybe you'd figure that out. I don't know. This is a weirdly hidden thing. Maybe it's just supposed to be super hidden and not everybody finds it. I don't think this is optional, though. I believe there is a point in this game where this ability is required. When you jump, press up to stab. Right. And then you say, "You know all I can teach you." Go. Alright, so I get the upward thrust. Not as good as the downward one, but useful on occasion. So just hold up and I get to do that. I can't, like... Oh, I can't redo it at all. Oh yes, I can. But, like, it doesn't have the rapid-fire properties of the downward one. Still worth using on occasion, though, and I think it is actually required to break a block above my head at some point. Alright, rescue the kidnapped child. Did she say where? I know where, but did she say... Why is this house empty? Can I go in this chimney? I can't. Why is this house empty? Is there something here? Why is this house? Am I supposed to think that's where the powerful knight lives and is just like a big red herring? If so, that's mean. Because yeah, I don't think there's anything to do there. Alright, so let's try this technique. I missed the encounter. It would have been a strong one. So if I don't want to do this screen in this direction, the fairy would have been nice. I could just manipulate one of those eventually. It's not actually the easiest thing in the world to do. And at this point it would have been quicker just to cross. Okay, I'm just gonna cross. I mean, you can picture what it would look like. I'll try it again for the next one. I'll take that. This is easier on the way down than the way up, too. Is it, though? I mean, I still gotta do this jump the same way. Alright, let's try one more time, just to see if I can pull it off. There we go. So just run for a lizard, and then I don't have to go down the rest of the mountain. It flattens itself out. Alright, so I think there's one more thing I wish to do here. Let's see, how's that gonna be? Yeah, it is required that I do this before the palace. And now seems like an okay time. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I should take the magic. So I think there's like 2 things of interest here. Do I remember where to find both? I remember where to find one. So big maze here. Gonna be a bunch of encounters along the path. No random encounters though, only prescribed ones. At this dead end, there's something of interest? Okay, this is where I need it to be. Great. So that's a Lizalfos, I believe. Kinda like a Dark Nut, but a bit easier. So here's the kidnapped child. I got it. I picked up that item. It's mine now. Oh, okay, no, this is the only point of interest. I was remembering there was a magic container here, but that's not right. I'm thinking of the place, so yeah, palace is up there, by the way. I'll do the journey to it later. I was thinking of the post-hammer magic container that looks like is in a similar sort of spot. Thank you. No, it's just the child. So go all the way back to Darunia and deliver it to the random townsperson, no relation, who asks for it to be rescued. Sorry, asks for them to be rescued. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Fine. This is the easy one anyway. And I have 2 extra lives, so if I were to somehow end up in that water, it's not a big deal. Okay, I did end up with a bunch of experience, but this isn't close enough to 2500 to justify continuing. Alright, sure. Well, you know what? I will attempt to erase this. There, I did it. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not, and I don't need to make the journey in the other direction because I can just save from here. Don't need to heal. Is it your house? No. Next screen, I think? Right, that was the knight's house, of course. I'll use that at some point, but again, it has much less use than the downward stab. You are a hero for saving my child. Now it's your child, not just the child. Okay. Alright, wizard. This magic will strengthen a shield. So as we saw in the opening story, Link took his magical shield from his last adventure with him, but we can get an even more magical shield with Reflect. So yeah, things that were unblockable will now be blockable, like for example the hammers thrown by the Doom Knocker, and other stuff, and some will actually be reflected back at the attacker. So going to be making use of that in the next temple, and that will be next time. So I'm going to save. Alright, I'll see you next time for that.